What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on this channel. In this video right here, we have Lil Nas X clearly stating that he's pushing the gay agenda. No cap, right in this interview right here. Let's check it out.
I had a question about the gay agenda.
Mm-hmm.
You thanked it at the VMAs. What is it? How do you define the gay agenda?
The gay agenda. There's been this plan. We usually go to meetings on Wednesday in black cloaks.
Okay.
Draw a big star in the circle on the ground. We have these cups of blood, drink it pretty much, and we kind of planned world domination, to make everyone gay and then decrease the world population. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, got it.
So do you think your music videos are making kids gay?
I think my music videos are making everyone gay, and obviously people can turn gay due to a music video.
Scientifically proven.
Yeah, it's been proved in science a million times.
Yeah, you're right. You can't argue with science.
You cannot argue with science.
Also, would love an invite to that meeting.
So he's saying it in a very sarcastic manner. But let me show you guys this right here. Just because a lot of people may argue he's saying it in a sarcastic manner, so it's not true. But what he said that they draw a star on the ground with a circle around it, okay? And now this is what we have right here. So the star with the circle is the symbol for Satanism. Now what we have in this photo right here is A$AP Rocky over the star. They drew out a star, literally. I think it's made out of salt or something like that. They drew out this star on the ground. They have candles around, and they have the circle around it. I'm pretty sure through this right here, they're doing a whole entire satanic ritual where they're summoning demons. You can't deny this photo right here. So there's a lot of truth to what he's saying, even though he's coming off as if he's saying it sarcastically. Putting it right in front of our face, yeah. And then we also have this that literally perfectly aligns with him showing his allegiance to the devil and pushing this specific agenda. With the Bible verse, Luke 10:18. The Bible verse is this right here. This is Jesus replying, "I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven." And this is why Satan has a lot of control over this world at this point in time. He literally said that we want to make people gay and then also decrease the population. If you have all men become gay, they're not going to be in their full masculine energy. That's basically going to mean that they can be controlled much more easily. And this is the new world order that he's talking about. There's no coincidence as to why the Illuminati symbol that's on the back of the dollar bill, it literally says Novus Ordo Seclorum. If you look up what Novus Ordo Seclorum means, it says right here, Novus Ordo Seclorum definition and meaning, a new order of the ages, new world order. So everything he's saying right here is coming off sarcastic, but he's putting it right in front of our faces for us to see. And now let's go into this MTV VMAs where he actually thanks the gay agenda for his award.
Good for me. Let's jump right into it. We already talked about the accolades.
Okay, first I want to say thank you to the gay agenda. Let's go, gay agenda.
Now to the heart.
We already watched this entire interview. If you want to check that out, it is on the channel. But we're just going to watch a small clip at where Woah Vicky is saying that Lil Nas X is actually faking being gay.
I don't trust that. I don't trust that. So, do you really believe the Illuminati is real?
Oh, they real.
Have they tried to recruit you, or?
I think they were trying to recruit me right there.
Yeah. Fact. So, I gotta ask you, what do you think of the music in the entertainment industry in 2023?
It's just demonic.
What you think about Lil Nas X?
I feel like he needs Jesus.
What about Lil Uzi?
He needs Jesus too. They both definitely sold their soul. I wanted to say this about Lil Nas X. I got a few friends that went to school with him and they said he was never gay.
Are you serious?
So I know for a fact, what he doing is because they told him, you gotta do this now if you want.
So you feel like he not really gay?
I feel like ain't nobody really gay in Jesus' name, amen.
This man is a puppet. He's being told what to do to push a specific agenda. And he's admitting it himself. There shouldn't even be an argument. I don't want to see no argument in the comment section. Because he's even admitting it. There's no more arguments further than this, bro. He literally stated everything. Now we're going to get into this video right here where the channel The Truth Is gets more in depth into what's really going on.
Lil Nas X's career shot up to new heights while he pushed this agenda. To me, it never made any sense why he went from looking like a regular meme rapper to dressing like this. A lot of what he does just seems very performative and done for an alternative reason. And I don't think a lot of what
And yeah, we already spoke about what that butterfly means in one of my previous videos.
he does
MK
just seems
Ultra,
very performative
Monarch
and done for an
programming.
alternative reason. And I don't think it's to express himself. In my opinion, it's obvious what Lil Nas X is being used for. To target the kids with the message in his music. I made a Dark Truth video on Lil Nas X a couple months back, and I believe I provided enough evidence to prove he's being used to program and manipulate children. When Lil Nas X's career actually took off with Old Town Road, we saw Lil Nas X building up a massive child following. The song, which was supposed to be a meme rap song, made to be funny, managed to gather a large child audience. Kids loved the song, and the labels knew this and capitalized off this heavily. They had Lil Nas X performing the Old Town Road song for kids at schools, and they even had him hanging out with children for a video.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was back in 2021 when he started making out when Lil Nas X started making out with one of his backup dancers on stage. Yo, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that was the first time I ever seen two guys kiss before. Now imagine like all these little children seeing that. That can most definitely cause some confusion.
Lil
Most
Nas X
definitely.
had even done a remix to Old Town Road with the Walmart yodeling kid, Mason Ramsey. After Old Town Road, Lil Nas X capitalized on his child audience, dropping Panini, a song that was obviously targeted towards children. If you look at the music video, it's hard to deny, as he was dressed like some sort of superhero flying around. At this point, a large amount of Lil Nas X fans were children and young teens. Shortly after the Panini song, Lil Nas X started to make this drastic change in his image, dressing provocative, knowing he had a large child audience. It's not hard to see what the label were trying to do. They were using Lil Nas X to push their agenda to kids. This is why, right when he had won over the children, he chose to change his image and corrupt them. This is what Woah Vicky is referring to. Lil Nas X chose to push the agenda and receive the world. He isn't the only rapper that pushed this agenda to make it to the top. Rapper A$AP Rocky also wore compromising outfits at the peak of his career. Many people thought that
Isn't that funny that he mentions A$AP Rocky when we literally just seen A$AP Rocky over the star that Lil Nas X was talking about in the circle? Lil Nas X ain't capping, yo.
A$AP Rocky was gonna be coming out, but he didn't. He just dressed that way until he no longer had to. After wearing the dress, Rocky's career only got bigger, and to this day, even though his music isn't topping charts, he's still relevant and is now in a relationship with a billionaire. Young Thug was another rapper who right at his peak before he made it to the next level, started wearing dresses and throwing in questionable lyrics.
That is a
or
fact.
even Lil B, who was pushing this agenda his
That's a
entire
fact.
career. Lil B is an artist who was used for this agenda heavily, and throughout his career, you can find proof of him being an occultist. If you guys would like to see a full video on Lil B, comment Lil B below, and if enough of you want to see that video, I'll make sure to get it done. This agenda is what Woah Vicky was exposing. Hollywood has targeted the minds of our children using these celebrities. We know exactly what they're after, and we know what they're into. Woah Vicky knows from her time in the industry that it's a place of compromise, just like Dave Chappelle stated. The industry wants your soul for success. It wants you to push the agenda to compromise the minds of the masses. When I look at Woah Vicky, I see someone who witnessed the evil of the industry and realized she prefers God. Woah Vicky was one of the puppets who at one point herself was pushing the agenda, but since then has decided to make change. She went from pushing a destructive agenda to letting people know to turn to Jesus Christ. Woah Vicky has gotten baptized and for the most part is trying to do better with her life. For what I can see, she no longer acts like her past destructive ways. She is also not afraid to tell the world about Jesus or afraid to tell the truth about the industry. This isn't the first time Woah Vicky exposed Hollywood, as prior to this, Woah Vicky had did an interview exposing what goes on at these secret Hollywood parties. In this interview done for the YouTube channel DJ Small Eyes, Woah Vicky exposed what she heard goes on at these private influencer parties.
Times you almost yourself got wrapped up into that scenario, or no?
In Hollywood, if you in the industry, the devil, they like Illuminati, they try to get you. Especially when you got a big influence. They try to get anybody, but you gotta be smart and have discernment and have God's favor over you. Cause if you don't got that and you in Cali, you gonna get sucked in. So
What are some of the ways they do try to get to a person of that
let
nature?
let me tell you, what they do is they invite you to these parties, these house parties. They be like, oh, Whoop the Whoop gonna be there, like your favorite rapper, the big ass person, and Whoop the Whoop gonna be there. Oh, before you get in, you gotta give us your phones. Might do some gate to somebody and then try to and record it and tell them, oh, if you expose us, don't post it everywhere. And I know that from word of ear, but I know they do a lot of crazy in these house parties and experience I went through personally. So I was with some friends in LA, and it was this big influencer party. It was belly throwing party. So I got invited from some other friends. It was on Halloween. I already don't celebrate Halloween, it's the Devil's Day, but I happened to be with them and to the party. Oh yeah, you can't bring your phone. You gotta sign some papers. What? For to get into a party. Like, this is where it really threw me off. They said they had to prick your blood to get in.
That's wild.
I said, oh no, I'm good. Everyone else went.
As you heard for yourself, Will Vicky stated that at these big influencer parties, they are being forced to do these compromising things. This is a requirement to be able to succeed in the industry. The reason for this agenda is because of Crowley's Do What Thou Will. Crowley saw himself as a god with no gender, who can be a man or a woman at will. This is why Crowley and occultists worship Baphomet, who represents the same thing. This is the purpose for this agenda, to further push people away from God, so they can continue to worship themselves as their own god. I think Will Vicky did the right thing by calling Lil Nas X out, because I also believe that he is lying. Now more than ever, we must protect our children. They are showing us who they are truly after. Like I always say, we must remember that every day we wake up, our souls are at stake. And we also must remember to help those who can't see the truth find the truth. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Well, ain't that something? It's all being put right in front of our face. There really isn't much questioning about it anymore. You know, the math is math and everything's aligning. Everyone's admitting to it. We have a photo of A$AP Rocky. We have Lil Nas X clearly thanking the gay agenda and him pushing the gay agenda and literally breaking down what they're doing on how they're going to these meetings with cloaks and drinking blood over a star with a circle over it, which is the sign of the satanic symbol. They're doing satanic rituals to eventually control the world. That's what he literally stated, which aligns with everything else from the Illuminati to what we saw to what the Truth Is was saying. Everything. Come on now, yeah. It's the world we live in. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you do smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one the same way you're going to catch me in the next one. Peace. Love ya.